This is made from recycled, just cut pretty much, medicine bottles. So this is where I showed in a previous video where if you don't have a flame that you can put to smooth it, you could just use hot glue. So this is recycled medicine bottles, and you can kind of tell. But when you have these like little containers like this, I'm always looking for, well, what can you do besides just putting something into it? What you can do is heat a needle and then poke holes in the lid and then use it as a shaker. So I'm using this. I have some salt from pretzels, but I'm going to use it for crafts. So I found a really cool video on YouTube, and I'll link it here, where the crafter puts salt on the outside of jars. And I did one where I put it on the inside, but I love hers where she put it on the outside and she used some artificial snow. So I'm going to link it so I can show you. But I'm thinking that I can use this little shaker, not just for crafting with salt, but I could put something else inside. I'm going to pause this and I'll show you. So this has this salt so that when I do that craft, I can use it. But you can tell how I just put holes in this. I probably should have done it from the inside because the inside looks smoother than the outside. So I probably should have done the holes inside and then it would have come out smooth on the outside. But I was trying to make the holes as big as possible. So you can see that this isn't like a pattern or anything. But the holes look smoother on the inside. Well, I know for the next time. But I put this in here so that I could always, shake it from this. But I could also put inside of this something that's not as big as these grains of salt, something smaller. And I guess I could make the holes bigger so that it can fit something bigger. But I'm going to use this. You'll see me using it when I do the craft where I put the salt on the outside of the jar. I just have to get the artificial snow. So this is just a way of recycling these containers. I scratched off the label with a scissor so that there isn't a label on it. The other thing to reuse, again, tissue boxes. I'm using this just to scrape garbage into. So when I have a garbage, I scrape it up and I could just put it here. And let me show you one other thing. I'm going to upload a video to show you how this looks when it's nighttime. You could always flip it over and you notice that this little circle comes from this tissue box. You don't have to do that. I just wanted to kind of give it a different option. But I'm going to take this out and show you what else you could do with this. So I took this out from the bottom and you can turn this over and use it for your plants. So this is just glass in here. So it's, you can put water in there. So instead of just using it as I call this my version of a gazing ball or gazing globe. So you could use it just as something to put flowers in, flip it over, and then you can have it light up. And all I did was use hot glue, glass gems, and an old jar. I love recycling, reusing, and repurposing glass because to me glass is unique and it's usable for so many other things. So this is it. This was the craft. And I'll show you how this just fits so nicely on top of this that once you drop it inside, you see the light, flip it over, you see the light. Thank you guys for watching.